one of the most insane shadow drops I have ever seen. The good old fan favorite, The Elder Scrolls Oblivion from 2006, has gotten such a massive overhaul, and I am almost surprised it's only called a remaster, when I feel that it is closer to being a full-on remake. Bethesda was like, oh, this game is out now, here you go, bye. I mean, I was like refreshing my Steam page to see if it was dropping, and it was dropping, and I bought it instantly. Now I bought the base game because the deluxe edition is only the art book and the soundtrack and some armor. You get all of the DLCs in the base game. Gotta have that said. Now in this video I'm gonna tell you my personal experience with Oblivion, of course, and I'm also gonna let you know if it is a game for you if you are a newcomer, because I am sort of a newcomer. Like back in 2006 I did not have a strong enough computer to play Oblivion, and I didn't have an Xbox 360 or anything like that. Now I tried to play the original Oblivion in like, I want to say 2014 or 15, but by that time the game felt dated to me, so I was never truly invested. I have never done a full-on playthrough of Oblivion in my life, so this is actually my first what I would consider a full playthrough, because it was kind of rough coming from Skyrim and then going back to Oblivion, the original. But this remaster is such a perfect release for people like me, and also for all of the people that has a lot of nostalgia for the game, oh my god. So, overview. Oblivion is a game you have definitely heard of. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of this, even the non-gamers and the casual gamers has heard of the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim and Oblivion, and that is simply because they are so popular. And it is also very likely that you have already played the original and have like hundreds of hours in it. And if that is you, I know you are already ecstatic, as this remaster still feels like the old Oblivion. This has been repeated several times across all of the reviews that I've seen. And the original game from 2006. It needed this facelift. This is so much more appealing for me to go in and do my first proper playthrough of Oblivion. I only have 13 hours, I think, on the original on Steam. That's my entire Oblivion career. So now I'm already 40 hours in as of recording this video. I am feeling so immersed.
Trying to enhance her weird machine.
That skooma trade is bad business. And the Ren Reach Rin are just a bunch of thugs.
Okay, gameplay. For the people who want to know what you actually do in this game. This is a full-blown, open-world, highly immersive RPG with a variety of weapons, magical spells, well-written quests, and storylines. And crime and consequences as well. Your items will be forfeit.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
I mean, there is sneaking, pickpocketing, lockpicking, the Thieves Guild, to mention some. Actually, this game is the closest I have ever gotten to Skyrim without it being Skyrim. Because this is the game before Skyrim, obviously, but with the facelift, I am feeling Skyrim all over again, just in Oblivion. The feeling is definitely here, and I am so immersed. I'm like listening to every NPC, I am walking around the wilderness, picking up flowers and stuff. I am having such a blast in this game. I just want to live in this world, and I have definitely felt like I have been in this world now, like when I'm playing. It's almost hard to describe, it's just so immersive. Like suddenly there's not enough hours in the day, all I want to do is play this. Now, in the beginning, you get the main quest, but you don't have to go and do the main quest straight away. If you're new to this game, you're most likely gonna try and go for the main quest, but you're gonna be filled with like 10 other side quests on your way to the main quest. And this is how the game is intended to be played. You are supposed to be sidetracked. You're supposed to listen to people and feel like you are a person in this world. This is what Bethesda does the best, I think. And also, one of the first things that I did was joining the Thieves Guild, because I plan on stealing some stuff and being able to sell those stolen items to the fences. So I highly recommend that you join the Thieves Guild when you start up this game. Now, early in the game I also spent quite some time finding the slaughterfish scales for the quest called Go Fish, which is located here. That took forever. I was not able to find slaughterfish that easily, but I recommend doing this because I got this ring that now makes it able for me to breathe underwater. Very good. I am doing a minimal fast travel playthrough, which Tiny Hats also said she's doing, and I'm doing this to fully take in and explore the wilderness. And this way you will also come across random quests out in the wilderness, and your quest log is gonna fill up really fast. But here's the thing, I feel like every single quest has meaning. They are well written and they are very memorable. When I'm scrolling through my quest list of the quests that I have completed, I remember every single quest because they made an impact on me. The writing is just good. It just works. And a lot of the quests also has several choices and several endings. And everything is fully voice acted. And I heard that some of the older voice actors are back again to record some new stuff. If you are unsure on what to do when you're playing this, if you're new I mean, just make sure that you listen to a lot of rumors. That is how I figured out a lot of stuff. And I am considering myself going into this game blind because I don't really count the 13 hours that I played Oblivion in 2015. So I consider myself a newcomer, so in a lot of ways, this is such an exciting time for me. And I've even heard people are jealous that I am able to experience Oblivion kind of as a newcomer. It's like, you're so lucky that this is your first time. But anyways, I always listen to the citizens' rumors, so this is how a lot of quests starts. Now, this is a 2006 game in its DNA, and it is noticeable in some parts. Like, for example, there are not many crafting options. And this is somewhat partially because this game was released before Minecraft, which kind of revolutionized crafting and gathering materials in games. But you have alchemy, which means that you combine some ingredients and make potions in this game. And you can pick up ingredients everywhere. I'm sort of impressed on the amount of ingredients. There's just hundreds of ingredients all over the place. A lot of flowers, a lot of stuff. And I'm crafting potions constantly just to keep that healthy income flow. It's how I'm currently making a lot of money in this game. Also, I mean, there's no blacksmithing, there's no fishing, there's no cooking. You have this alchemy thing. I've not gotten to the part of the game where you are doing some sort of creating some spells. I heard someone say. I'm new, never mind me. But anyways, it's a 2006 game in its DNA, but it is so modernized.
Oh, and never contact me in public. They're watching. They can't know you're helping me.
Which kind of pushes me over to graphics. The graphics are insane. I am blown away. I am playing the Steam version. I'm playing on my PC upstairs. I'm gonna put the PC specs on the screen as of right now. But I'm also dipping a bit into the Steam Deck. I'm playing it a tiny bit on the Steam Deck as well. I'm gonna come back to that later. But the graphics, they are almost like freaking photorealistic. I feel like we are on the doorsteps of real photorealism in video games. I am especially amazed by the light and the shadows, how like the daylight casts from the windows. It looks so natural, and how real the lanterns look in the dark. There are so many details to this world, like how the raindrops fall on the still river, how my armor looks wet when it rains, and how simply the northern lights look on a clear night sky. I'm often just walking around looking at stuff, and the Oblivion gates look so good. Now, of course, a lot of these things depends a bit on your system and PC specs. Like, I went over to neighbor Stefan's place. He's playing the PS5 version. It looks good, but I want to say that it looks better on my computer than on his PS5. Still looks amazing though, I mean. And my PC can for the most part do about medium settings, medium plus, I think. I do recommend taking some time in the graphical settings of the game. Like, for example, I found the upscalers to be superb. So I recommend that you mess around with those. They made my game on my laptop look and perform excellent. But it took some time to find the correct settings, gotta say. As a matter of fact, I'm still tweaking around in the graphical settings a tiny bit, but I think I found the sweet spot now. The game is sharp, running smoothly, looking so good. So good. Oh, and also the good old physics are still fun to mess around with. Loving it. Which also brings me to how Oblivion behaves on the Steam Deck. Now, on the Steam Deck, when you first boot it up, never mind the startup settings, okay? Go straight into the settings. I highly recommend this, okay? Because I have been spending hours on figuring out the best settings for my Steam Deck. So I recommend that you try to copy my settings. I have been adjusting the settings back and forth, all of the graphical settings, and I have found what I believe to be the sweet spot, okay? Because the game is kind of choppy and unplayable straight out of the box, I mean. So here are the settings that I'm currently using. Feel free to copy them and see what you think, and also let me know if there's something here that I could improve on. Also here I found the XESS upscaler to be an absolute game changer. Also the other upscaler is really good, gotta say. But I am mostly playing Oblivion Remastered on my PC. Now I'm only playing on my Steam Deck if I wanna like change my position of playing, doing some bed gaming, or bringing it over to friends. Also, I am now going on a trip for a week, and I will still be able to bring the game with me. I love being able to switch between playing on my PC and playing in handheld. It is absolutely acceptable on the Steam Deck with the settings that I have currently. It is at least playable and acceptable. So I'm very happy with that, having this wonderful world in the palm of my hands.
I heard a rumor that you're an idiot. Any truth to that?
Now, verdict. This is such a good game. I'm so happy that this got a remaster treatment. So happy. It really needed it, as I always found it difficult to go back to the original. But I've heard so many good things about the original from everyone in my life. But I found it so difficult to go back to it because it was so aged and so old. So this is just personally perfect for me, as I have, like I said, never done a full playthrough of Oblivion before. And I love the new and much improved menus. They are so much better. And you can finally now view the map in full screen. This was something that was really annoying in the original, that you only got to see the map like in this small little window. Now you have this big map all over the screen. This was so needed, gotta say. And all of the sound effects are so incredibly satisfying too. Just menu scrolling alone has wonderful sound effects. It's so enjoyable. Even picking flowers is enjoyable and satisfying. Sprinting has also been added to this remaster, and I love it. One huge perk for me is that Ircha is also a good old lore master of this game, as he has played Oblivion like thousands of hours when he was a teenager. So whenever I am stuck on something, I can always ask him, and he's like, yeah, I can discuss any quest with him, and he knows Oblivion in and out. Now, of course, we are still waiting for the next Elder Scrolls entry, but this is keeping us satisfied. It's keeping me satisfied. Elder Scrolls 6 needs to be like this and like Skyrim. Don't mess with the formula. I'm so excited to see what they are working on when it comes to the next entry. They know what to do, okay. Also, we are getting Skyblivion this year, which is this fan-made other Oblivion that's coming out. It's a mod and it's gonna be free. Look into that, I'm sure you have heard about it. Also some quick tips and tricks at the end of the video. Just make sure that you pick up every single learn route that you come across. Every single lockpick also, and repair hammers. And early on, get familiar with the favorites wheel. Very practical stuff. Okay, so that was pretty much how I feel on Oblivion Remastered. I am loving it. I am feeling Game of the Year. Now, if this video was good in any way, please hit like on it, because that is good for the algorithm. I am going to play more Oblivion now, and I hope you are enjoying it a lot too. Join the Discord, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.
An idea? I could make you eat your own fingers.